The next topic which is going to be started is telecommunication. So telecommunication literally means communication over long distance. So this is the definition of the telecommunication. Communication over long distance. So when we communicate with a person over a long distance, that is called telecommunication, a kind of the technology of sending signals, images or messages over long distances by radio, telephone, television, computers and facsimile, email. All these devices provide rapid long distance communications. So these are some ways of long distance telecommunication. The internet is one of the latest advancement in telecommunication system. Consists of a worldwide network that interconnects computer by telephone and satellites. So internet is the most latest technology interconnecting telephones and satellites. So these are actually interconnecting computers by telephones and satellite. It helps people to communicate with each other by sending and receiving emails. So this is one way of telecommunicating through internet. Second way is creating websites of the information on the World Wide Web. The short form is www network. So this is the second way of telecommunicating through internet. There is a lot of websites available on the internet, and we can get information or we can give our information to the world through www, that is World Wide Web. Next is having access to information on websites anywhere in the world. So either you are living on hilly areas, in deserts, in sea, if you have the internet facility, you can get the information anywhere in the world through internet, or can provide your information as well. Another recent improvement is the handheld mobile or cell phone. This is the most latest technology which our world is using now, that is mobile phone and cell phone. It is used to send and receive text messages, drafts, internet and images, as well as for spoken communication. So this is another way of telecommunication. Next topic is telecommunication institutes in Pakistan. So these are the institutes in Pakistan handling telecommunication. Number one is PTCL, full form is Pakistan Telecommunication Company Limited. Second institute is PTA, that is Pakistan Telecommunication Authority. NTC, that is National Telecommunication Corporation. Next is PBC, that is Pakistan Broadcasting Corporation. Next is Pakistan Television Corporation. Next is Pakistan Post Office. Next is NEMRA, Pakistan Electronic Media Regulatory Authority. So these are the institutes in Pakistan responsible for the telecommunication. Next topic is role and importance of telecommunication. So first we are going to read the importance of the telecommunication in education. So telecommunication has started bringing about revolution in the education sector. It has made the process of teaching and learning more exciting, interesting and easy, because in education we can use different visual and audio clips as well, that makes the study more interesting and more helpful. Distance learning has not only become possible but also popular. Great examples of the success in this regard is the AIOU, that is Allama Iqbal Open University, centered in Islamabad but having regional branches throughout Pakistan. As you know, in Corona, that was online classes was very common. So distance learning is possible now. As I'm giving my lecture to different foreigners, different out of the country students. So for example, some of my students are in England, some are in France, some in Dubai as well. So distance learning is possible now. It offers a wide range of the courses through radio, TV and correspondence. These include formal degree courses of the college and university level and a variety of the technical, vocational and language courses. So through telecommunication, you can provide any kind of the courses now. You can provide spoken English courses, computer courses, OA level courses, PhD courses, whatever the courses that you can provide. Telecommunication is very helpful now. This type of the teaching has discouraged the outdated process of rote learning, as the students can directly visualize facts, phenomena, places, and even events through documentaries that are otherwise difficult to memorize. So the advantage of the telecommunication, that is very big advantage, is that you can directly come in contact with your foreigner students. For example, if I'm having a event in my branch right now, I can be in direct contact with my foreigner students directly, and I can give them the event directly. So this is the big advantage of the telecommunication. Next is, these programs also provide extra and useful information to many other students not receiving the relevant educational courses. So these courses through telecommunication are helpful for all the students now, wherever they are living in the world. Teacher training programs for primary teachers are also broadcast for TV, and this can help in improving the poor literacy rate of the Pakistan. So telecommunication is not only helpful for students but for teachers as well. They can get different primary teaching programs and they can help their students in more better way. Next is, knowledge about the improving educational quality in other countries inculcates a spirit of the competition in Pakistani students who try to excel in their academic performance. So competition is getting intense now. We are not competing with not only with the Pakistani students but with the international students as well. For example, a student in Germany or in France or in England is also interacting with us. So we are in direct contact with them now, and we are in direct competition with them now. So competition is increasing, and because of the level of the education is also increasing. Next is, teaching through the multimedia projections and computer breaks the monotony created by the old and traditional methods of using black and white boards and classrooms. So this is another very big advantage of the telecommunication, is outdated methods are now expiring. For example, using blackboards now, internet, using of the LEDs, projectors, cameras, for example, these kinds of the very latest methods are using in the education now. Also promotes innovative skills of the young learning mind. So innovative skills are increasing. By using internet facilities, students graduating from Pakistani institutes can apply to foreign universities for higher education. So this is another big advantage after completing your education, or if you want to get the next level of education from foreign universities, you can apply in those universities in through online. So this is another method you can get admission in the foreign universities by using telecommunication. Thus they save huge expenses, and after completing education from top quality foreign institutes, they would become valuable assets for Pakistan. Lengthy lecture notes and examination tips and other details can now be saved in computers, CDs, and flash drives that are quite handy to carry. So this is another very big advantage of telecommunication. There were very huge books used in the past, and students had to carry big books, but there is no need to carry huge books now. We can use a very small USB, and in a USB huge data can be saved. So this is a big advantage of telecommunication. So lengthy lecture notes and examination tips and other details can now be saved in computers, CDs, flash drives that are quite handy to carry. Various public and private sector institutes can now use TV for effective publicity campaigns and publicize various incentives, scholarships for bright students, and this also promotes competitiveness not only among students but also institutes. So this is another big advantage of the telecommunication, that we can publicize ourselves. A student living in Germany or in UAE or in Saudi or in America can be in direct contact with us, so we can publicize our different courses, we can publicize ourselves through telecommunication. So these are some advantages in education sector of telecommunication. Okay, students, next we are going to read the importance of the telecommunication in industry. So pace of the industrial development can be significantly accelerated by using different telecommunication devices. These can be used for. So these are some advantages in industry of telecommunication. Number one is launching more effective and large-scale publicity campaigns through radio, TV, and websites. Industrial products can be introduced to millions across the globe. Valuable feedback can also be obtained. So this is the biggest advantage of the telecommunication in industry. That is, either you are locating in anywhere in the world, you can publicize your firms, your goods, your different kinds of things on the websites, on the TV, on the radio, and you can give your information to millions across the world and can get their feedback and can directly in contact with them. So this is the biggest advantage. So number two, having access to new technology and advancement. So when we are in contact with the world, we can have access to new technology and advancements. We can know what is going on in America, what is going on in Germany. So we can have the most latest technology and advancement. So these new developments can be imported in a very short span of times, and we can import them in our country and can boost up our performance as well. Next is helping and persuading major international companies to open their branches in Pakistan. Such a trend would promote a spirit of the competition among local companies who would make efforts to improve the quality of their products. So the next advantage of the telecommunication is international brands locate themselves in different countries, like Coca-Cola and Pepsi is working in Pakistan as well. So the local companies which are working in Pakistan, for example, Cola Next, Gourmet Cola, have tough competition with them. So they have to boost their performance if they want to work in the market. So this is the next advantage of the telecommunication in industry. Next is helping local manufacturers and exporters find new markets, know about the contemporary market trends, and launch joint ventures in order to compete with the major industrial groups of the other countries. So this is another advantage, that local manufacturers and exporters find new markets. So the firm which is working in Pakistan or working in UAE can have access to different markets in the world. They can sell their products in different parts of the world. So this is the advantage. Second advantage is small companies locating in different parts of the world can collaborate themselves with each other to compete with the bigger groups. For example, bigger group is a Pepsi. So small companies in the local community can collaborate with each other. For example, Gourmet Cola, Cola Next can collaborate with each other to compete with Pepsi and Coke to survive in the local community. So this is the advantage. Next is enable exporters to avail the facility of the e-marketing, that is electronic marketing and e-commerce and fax. This mode of the trade transactions saves lots of the time and lengthy documentation process. Payment can be made by e-banking. In e-commerce, all transactions are carried out through websites. So this is another big advantage, that through telecommunication we don't need to send hard copies through by post. We can post them on the websites through emails. So the other firms locating in other parts of the world which are interacting with us can take the printout from their printers in their offices by sitting in their offices. Likewise, the payment can be made through e-commerce, so they can send money and we can withdraw money from here, from any currency exchange and etc. So this is the advantage of the telecommunication in industry. Next is traders and businessmen are making increased use of the cell phones for their trading operations. So cell phone is a form of the telecommunication which is frequently using in industry. Orders can be placed, bills can be sent and received through email and WhatsApp. So these are the advantages. Next is holding online seminars. So this is another biggest advantage. For example, we can have, as a teacher and students, can have a online meeting. So this is the biggest advantage. Online meetings are possible now. The persons sitting in, for example, UAE and in Pakistan can interact with each other, facing each other. It seems that the person is sitting just in front of you. So online meetings are possible. So this is another biggest advantage. So next is and generating pools of the ideas so they can discuss with each other online and suggestions for improving productivity and quality of the products, as well as for expanding the existing industrial networks. So these are the advantages. For example, this another advanced form of this is live calls. We can have a live call by sitting in different areas of the world and can discuss different ideas, can a pool of the ideas are possible, discussions are possible. So this is the biggest advantage. Next is promoting tourism with the help of the broadcasting attractive documentaries of the various tourist sites and the services offered to the foreign tourists. So we can make different documentaries. For example, in Pakistan, we can make documentaries of our northern areas, hilly areas, of deserts, of historical places, of our foods, and can publicize on the websites, and the persons living in different parts of the world can have knowledge about them and can have visit to Pakistan. Likewise, we as Pakistanis can have knowledge about Niagara Fall, about like different parts of the world, and can go there. So tourism is promoted through the telecommunication. The next point in the lecture is the government plans regarding telecommunication and development in Pakistan. The first point is government plans to develop complete infrastructure for telecommunication and the announcement of the establishing IT villages in major towns like Lahore, Islamabad, Karachi, and a step in the right direction. So government is promoting IT education in Pakistan by establishing IT villages. Next is establishment of the cyber cafes at major airports. So this is another step taken by the government of Pakistan for promoting telecommunication development. Introduction of the computer studies in schools, colleges and universities. Provision of the internet facilities in several schools under the PERS, that is Punjab Education Sector Reforms Program. Encouraging the setting up of the educational TV channels, producing a large team of the IT professionals. So this is another step taken by the government of the Pakistan. The government of the Pakistan is also interested in promoting and patronizing the software industry. So this is another step. The Ministry of S&T, that is Science and Technology, has taken important steps in this regard. So government is promoting telecommunication development in Pakistan by taking these steps. The next topic which we are going to read in this lecture is the economic importance of transport and communication. And the first point is promote internal and external trade. So efficient transport and communication system brings additional buyers and sellers into contact with one another, both at home and with the rest of the world. The cheap and quick means of the transport thus promote growth of the modern exchange economy. So this is the first advantage of the better transport and communication system in any country's economy. Next advantage is utilization of the natural resources. Natural resources has key role in industrial development and are commonly available at remote areas, or you have to import from the foreign. So normally The raw material is actually purchased from the remote areas or from the other parts of the world, because they are not normally available where you are locating. So therefore, for rapid growth of industry, quick and cheap delivery is only and only possible with the help of the fastest and cheapest network of the transport system and communication. Minerals, forest and agricultural raw materials are transported by these means to their destination industry. So this is another advantage. Next is mobility of the labor. Mobility of the labor is a vital factor to achieve high rate of the economic growth, and for this purpose cheap and efficient communication and transport network must be provided. So movement of the labor is very important regarding economic growth, and for this better communication and transport network is necessary. It also helps to achieve higher level of the income and employment. Next point is stabilization of the prices. When the products are freely transported in the country, it automatically reduces the differences of the prices for the same products, and this is only possible when transport and communication facilities are quick and cheap. So if there is better transport and communication system in a country and cheap system is there, so these prices can be stabilized because goods are freely transported and quickly transported. Next is reduction in unemployment. Better means of the transport mobile workforce, particularly from the rural areas to the urban centers, and reduces unemployment in villages, raises the income of the farmers, and increase the demand for the various products. So this is another advantage. Next is increase in agricultural production. Improved transport and communication facilities make available agricultural inputs, that is fertilizers, pesticides, seeds, agri machinery at the doorsteps of the farmers, and surplus agri products are quickly transported to the markets. All this increase the production and increase income. So this is the advantage for the agriculture. Next advantage is approach to the market. So industrial products market to the rural areas, and agricultural products, fruits, vegetable and major crops to the urban markets is only possible when efficient transport facilities are available. So the advantage is this. Next is increase in state income. A well-developed and properly coordinated system of the transport and communication increase industrial, agricultural and mineral production, due to which income of the states is increased. So definitely if there is more business, the more a government can gain. So state income can be increased. Next is extension of the settlement. Better means of the communication and transport makes areas accessible. So remote areas are also accessible now if there is a better and cheap communication and transport system is available. So far away from the market, and due to increased mobility, good areas become available for settlement. Next is facilities balanced growth. The well-developed means of the communication and transport open up the opportunities for investment in less developed areas, and in this way the inequality in the wealth is greatly eliminated. So if there is better communication and transport facilities are available in any country, so investment can be easily made in remote areas, so inequality can be eliminated throughout the country. Next is reduction in the population pressure. Better means of the transport and communication facilities, link between rural and urban areas, and relatives and other facilities are also easily available. Definitely, therefore, people do not move to cities, and population pressure is not exerted in specific areas because all the facilities are available, even in the villages, even in the towns. So there is no need to move the people from one area to another, so population pressure can be reduced. Next is elimination of the starvation and the hunger. In the case of the starvation and hunger due to floods, heredity or any other natural hazards through the good means of the transport and communication, food items and other necessities can be easily supplied. So this is a big advantage of better communication and transport facilities. Next is advertisement of the products. Producers introduce their products through mass media and increase the size of the market for their products, and by this industrial growth is promoted. Next is production by specialization. If the means of the communication and transport are well developed, they lead to specialization of the agricultural and industrial production in rural and urban areas. Therefore, geographical specialization enlarges production and reduces cost per unit because their market is now becoming big by promoting themselves on the websites, on the social media, etc. So the economies of the scale can be obtained and production will be on huge level now. The next point is the political importance of the transport and communication. So political awareness. Better means of the communication and transport brings people in contact, which helps them to access socio-political developments in the country. In this way, they learn to play their vital role in economic and political development in the country. Next is maintenance of the law and order. Better means of the transport and communication helps in maintaining and restoring law and order in the country. The peace at home is regarded a key factor of the economic development. Next is sound defense. A properly coordinated transport and communication system enables a government to define its frontiers on sound footings. The next point is social importance of transport and communication. So the sense of unity and the brotherhood. Better means of the communication and transport facilities, mobility and information within and outside the country. Linkage of the people develop brotherhood and the sense of unity. So definitely when peoples are linked together in a proper way, so the sense of the brotherhood and the sense of the unity will be promoted, and this can stimulate economic activity within the country. Next is promotion of the education. If efficient means of the transport and communication are available, students can come from underdeveloped areas for higher education at big urban areas. Like transport, modern age mass media play a vital role in promoting education, like Lama Iqbal Open University, which is promoting education all over the country. Next is enhanced social welfare. Means of the transport and communication helps in increasing social welfare of the people by providing them basic amenities of the life. Next is provide information. Means of the communication, that is radio, TV, internet, provide information about all spheres of the life, that is cultural, religious, geographical and economic norms. So these are the advantages in different sectors of the different sections of the life. So better transport and communication system, and that should also be cheap as well, is very important for any country.